Warning, the following program contains scenes that may not be appropriate for all viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Are you ready now? I got to bring it out. Say you're ready now. I'm not gonna say it again. Who said a man can't take a stand? He's got a plan, he's got a right. He'll fight to win, he won't give in. He'll watch the signs or pay a crime. You stole your pride, you paid a price. Know that it gets you every time. Still, I wanna know, are you ready for war? 'Cause it's coming around, are you ready once more? I am not gonna say it again. This is one thing you should know, so you better get it through your head. Are you ready for war? 'Cause it's coming around, No, I'm not gonna say it again. No, I'm not gonna say it again.
Welcome everyone to CWE Wrestling. That man on your screen, Mike Mission, one half of the tag team champion Peg City Punishers. Let's take you back a few weeks ago to see how the Peg City Punishers defeated the Saints of Los Angeles. There you have it, your new CWE Tag Team Champions, the Peg City Punishers, Darren the Bomb Dalton, and the Misfit, Mike Mission. Kicking off CWE Wrestling this week, Mike Mission's got his hands full with the Gift, Jason Kincaid. Dave Petro ringside, joined once again by a man, you seem to be favoring your neck a little bit, Kevin Cannon, after last week.
My neck is definitely seeing better days and better weeks than this, but that is neither here nor there. I'm completely done with Dick Blood, with that whole situation. Right now, I want to focus on this match here. We got a big matchup between two big superstars, Mike Mission and the Gift, Jason Kincaid. These two guys are at the top of the food chain in the CWE, one half of the tag team champions, and a man who seems to be on a roll more than just about anyone here in Canadian Wrestling's elite, Jason Kincaid.
Truth be told, I did bump into you a little bit earlier in the week. I saw you at Muscles by Myers because you're now back training after getting a bit of the pile driver knocked out of you, so to speak, with Dick Blood in that match. You were carted out and you looked a little worse for wear.
Smart buyers shop at Myers. They do home deliveries on all orders now. Give them a call. Order up your supplements. They've been open for decades. They can help you out with everything that you need.
Jason the Gift Kincaid, this guy's got such unorthodox styles in the ring. I've yet to see any match, Kevin Cannon, that's ever looked the same with him. He brings a different look each and every time he steps into that ring.
Definitely a different moveset, different look. You don't know how to prepare against an opponent like the Gift, Jason Kincaid. He's one of those guys who you can study film reel after film reel of him, and he'll still throw something at you that you have never seen, which makes him very, very dangerous.
Absolutely, and speaking of dangerous, the Peg City Punishers. Mike Mission, the man in the ring with a headlock on Jason Kincaid, and Darren the Bomb Dalton. What a tag team. We saw that highlight reel just before this match began. Wow, all I can say is that tables, ladders, and chairs match against the Saints of Los Angeles, that has to be in my top 3 matches of CWE I have ever seen.
Without a doubt, that match was one for the ages. Mike Mission in here, still in firm control over a big guy like Jason Kincaid. Mike Mission showing why he is one half of the tag team champions. And Darren the Bomb Dalton still recovering from that matchup. They say he's got a couple more weeks before he's ready to go back in the ring yet. But I am predicting right here on CWE TV, Dave Petro, that Mike Mission and Darren the Bomb Dalton, the Peg City Punishers, will go on a lengthy run as the CWE Tag Team Champions.
Mike Mission will be part of the big Rumble to remember. That happens Friday night, October the 17th. We're about a week away from that, Kevin Cannon.
Wow, lots of big names there. Lots of big guys coming into that Rumble, guys from the past, guys we haven't seen in CWE before, guys making their returns, guys coming back from layoffs. You name it, they're going to be in there. Ooh.
The pissed off Pitbull Robbie Royce will be in the Rumble to remember.
He will be back there making his return to the CWE.
Action spilling outside the ringside area. Jason Kincaid just tossed Mike Mission's head right into that ring apron. The fans are kind of scrambling to get out of the way, out of our camera view. And look at this. Kincaid now comes back with a big elbow on Mike Mission, and he gets back in the ring before the referee is about to toss this one out with a double count out. And now here comes Kincaid back. He's going to chase Mike Mission back into the ring, tosses him back in there, and now the match resumes inside the ring, and Mike Mission looking a little worse for wear.
Oh no, we've seen this before. He's going to finish him up. Oh, Mike Mission managed to shove him away, pick him up.
Oh, he
plants a big spine buster down to the mat. Mike Mission using that power of his to take Jason Kincaid out of his element and gain a firm control on this matchup.
You were talking about the Rumble to remember, the men returning to this into action. You will see October the 17th, Friday night in Winnipeg Holy Cross Gymnasium, the return of Gene Swan, Brian Jewell, Wildman Furpo, Alex Rain, Vinco, and one of my favorites, Caveman Broda.
If Caveman Broda's allowed to the senior home, maybe
you've got issues with Caveman Broda. You have issues with him, and so does the Rebel Bobby Collins, and we'll see if Caveman Broda, I know the guy doesn't have much short-term memory, but he definitely has long-term memory, Kevin Cannon.
Yes, he does. Mike Mission might not have much short or long-term memory after taking some shots to the head like Jason Kincaid is giving him here. Jason Kincaid get a little momentum off the buckle. Oh, but Mike Mission bails out of the way just in the nick of time, and Jason Kincaid barely able to hang on that rope and stop him from falling down to the auditorium floor there.
Tremendous contest opening up CWE Wrestling this week. Still to come, Sigmund. He goes one-on-one with the first All-Star, Brian Rich, a little bit later on in the broadcast.
One of my personal favorites, Sigmund.
And a big television main event tonight, Kevin Cannon.
Oh, yeah. Chase Owens, the crown jewel. He defends that NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion against none other than Absolute Ricky Starks.
Ricky Starks gets a title shot tonight. Wow.
Oh, yeah. Chase Owens makes his CWE television debut. You do not want to go anywhere. You do not want to change the channel. You do not want to go away from your TV screen. I assure you that this man is one wrestler that will leave you wanting more.
Absolutely. And, of course, he'll be part of a Lethal Injection tour that kicks off Wednesday night, October 15th, Virden, Manitoba. Thursday night, October 16th in Souris. Nate Hardy will go one-on-one that night against Heavy Metal.
Wow.
Absolutely. And then, as I mentioned before, the Rumble to remember, Friday night, October 17th, Holy Cross Gymnasium, Gladstone, Manitoba. Get set. The man you see, that victim right now of the abdominal stretch, Jason Kincaid, he'll go one-on-one with Sigmund Saturday night, October 18th in Gladstone, and the Lethal Injection Tour wraps up Sunday, October the 19th in Morden. For information on all these events and ticket information, go to cwecanada.ca.
I'm real excited for the Lethal Injection Tour. In fact, Mike Mission there, a man who's cruising to a win right now with that camel
Not
clutch.
so fast.
Mike Mission in Gladstone on the 18th will be going one-on-one with hotshot Danny Duggan. That is a big name for a guy like Mike Mission to catapult himself to the top of the singles rankings. He can be a tag team champion. He might even be a singles champion before 2014 is over.
Hotshot Danny Duggan been on an absolute tear. We saw him last week in action against AJ Sanchez, and basically I think he sent AJ Sanchez packing after that match.
I don't think we will see much more of AJ Sanchez. Oh! Jason Kincaid manages to get out of that submission hold, dropping down, putting all that pressure onto the jaw of Mike Mission. Now a big elbow from Jason Kincaid. He's running on fumes right now, but he's making it count.
Oh, Mike Mission just ate a face full of turnbuckle there. And the gift, Jason Kincaid taking off his shirt. He comes off. Oh, delivers a big foot and just follows it right out. Right to the ringside. Look at the fans absolutely going bananas. I tell you what, Kevin Cannon, I never thought I'd see the day that people would be cheering like crazy for the gift, Jason Kincaid. But they have caught on to his style. They're drinking the Kool-Aid, ladies and gentlemen. Jason Kincaid now firmly on the fans' side. The fans are on his side.
Definitely everybody in this arena loves Jason Kincaid everywhere that the CWE tours. Jason Kincaid is a man who is cheered for, who is looked upon with adoration. They ask for his autograph. They take his picture. They're all over him. Jason Kincaid is a guy who has won the favor of the masses. And wow, that right there is the reason why he is just spectacular.
Oh,
wow,
clothesline. Oh my, Jason Kincaid now. Double foot stomp onto the midsection of Mike Mission. He goes for the pin. 1, 2, and for that was as close as the close can get. 2.5 on the misfit Mike Mission. Jason Kincaid now. Irish whip. Oh, reversed. He goes flying. Jason Kincaid just got caught.
Oh, Mike Mission's got one place to put him, and that's down.
He just planted him. He just said enough is enough. Mike Mission now. Is he going to try to pin him?
No, he needs to put him away here, and he knows it.
He just says shut up to one of the ringside fans. No respect at all. Mike Mission for anybody. That's why he's known as the misfit around here.
Taking his time getting to that top turnbuckle, but Mike Mission not a small man by any stretch, and he will, oh no, Jason Kincaid up, hits the rope, and Mike Mission drops to his crotch across that top turnbuckle. That cannot feel good, ladies and gentlemen.
It would not, and now the gift, Jason Kincaid, he's back up, both men on the second rope, and now are we going to see a suplex? He's trying to get him over.
On with dear life to that top rope with his right hand there. He does not want to go down.
Oh, headbutt. Oh, 2 headbutts. It's not hurting Jason Kincaid in the least.
No, knocking 2 coconuts together.
And here we go.
Wow.
What a
Mike
suplex.
Mission reeling now.
My paper's right here on the broadcast table jiggled. And that was a lot of meat coming down hard. And Mike Mission, this could be it. 1, 2, no. Mike Mission able to get up at the last second. And now you see him, he's wiggling his fingers. He's trying to get some of the feeling back. You have to know that spine is not expected to take that kind of an impact with a suplex like that. And Mike Mission now firing back with a big elbow. And Kincaid firing back with an elbow of his own. Both men duking it out in the middle of the ring. Oh, and Kincaid said, bring it on, bring it on. He's coming back with some big elbows of his own.
Wow, I don't know if hitting either one of these guys in the head does much good. These guys are 2 tough individuals.
Oh, he got flattened. Oh, I thought he was out for the count. He came back and fired back. And Jason Kincaid now coming off the ropes. Double foot to the face of Mike Mission. And Mike Mission met him with a low blow. The referee, I'm not sure if he caught that one. Oh, look at this.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, my. Up and around. Rolls him up. 1, 2, 3. He got him. He got him. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner in our opening contest, the gift, Jason Kincaid. He defeats one half of the tag team champions, Mike Mission. Ladies and gentlemen, still to come, our main event. Chase Owens goes one-on-one with Kevin Cannon with who?
Ricky Starks.
That's later on tonight. Wrestling fans, get set for the Lethal Injection Tour, coming soon to a town near you. Featuring TNA and Ring of Honor star Sanjay Dutt. From Ring of Honor, Jimmy Jacobs will appear, and the NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion, Chase Owens. The tour kicks off October the 15th in Virden, Manitoba. Thursday, October 16th in Souris, Manitoba. Friday night, October 17th, the Holy Cross Gymnasium in Winnipeg will feature all the stars of the CWE. Gladstone, Manitoba, get set. Saturday, October the 18th, CWE makes its return to Gladstone, and the tour will wrap up Sunday, October 19th in Morden, Manitoba. For information on these and all the CWE events, go to cwecanada.ca.
Running down the road, trying to loosen my load. I got 7 women on my mind. 4 that wanna own me, 2 that wanna...
Wrestling fans, when in Gladstone, stay at the beautiful and historical Gladstone Hotel, a proud sponsor of the CWE.
Don't let the sound of your own...
I go to Muscles by Myers because I trust them.
The staff is phenomenal. You come in, they're always positive, they're always happy to see you.
I walked in there not knowing a thing about supplements, and the staff there showed me everything I need to know.
I lost about 40 pounds and then put on about 10 pounds of muscle.
I've gotten stronger, I have more energy.
I go to Muscles by Myers because they offer great advice, competitive pricing, and they care about helping you achieve your goals.
If I can do it, you can do it.
Welcome back to CWE Wrestling. Dave Petro ringside, joined once again by Kevin Cannon. And Kevin entering the ring. Sigmund been cutting a swath of terror throughout the CWE. Definitely one of the most dangerous men around. Wow, all I can say is wow. Sigmund, I don't like his attitude, but you can't deny, Kevin Cannon, the man is very successful in the ring.
And I'm predicting success once again here tonight against Brian Rich in this matchup, which is brought to you by 123approved.ca. Visit the website, get a hold of them, get driving today.
You have to think this match is a bit of a tune-up because, of course, as you know, October the 18th at Gladstone, Sigmund will go one-on-one with the gift Jason Kincaid. So you have to think that's on Sigmund.
Oh, wow! Did you hear that slap, Dave Petro?
I did. You know, I got to tell you something. Once in a while, Brian Rich deserves it, and he deserves it right now in this match. He's, you know, you got to give the guy a little bit of credit for getting into the ring with a guy with as much talent as Sigmund. But you got to think that even with the high-flying maneuvers, even with all the showboating, he's going to come out the short end of the stick in this one.
I think the thing that happens with Brian Rich, he trains hard, he works hard, he practices his wrestling maneuvers, but he just doesn't use his head.
Yeah, there's a few pieces of the puzzle missing.
Exactly, and Sigmund's the kind of guy that might, and that's a big might be able to knock some sense into him, and has a big elbow like that, and a big forearm like that, and maybe even calling him a loser like that, that might help accomplish.
The danger in this is that there could be serious injury to a guy like Brian Rich, because Sigmund has been around. You know, if you follow Sigmund on Instagram, Kevin Cannon, like I do, this man is absolutely everywhere in the world of professional wrestling. He is constantly traveling all through the United States, all through Canada, and always wrestling the top opponents in the world of professional wrestling. Notwithstanding tonight's matchup, I look at Brian Rich getting back a little revenge with a slap to the face of Sigmund. But that, you know, in that regard, that makes a guy like Sigmund mad.
Exactly, that's just taunting the bull even further. Sigmund and I are close personal friends, Dave.
That doesn't surprise
stay
me.
in communications, and you know the matchup that Sigmund had this past weekend, Dave Petro. Did you see that on his Instagram? Sigmund
I certainly did.
Sigmund went 1-on-1 for the NWA Heavyweight Championship with Rob Conway, and what a match that was. Congratulations to my good friend Sigmund for achieving that and getting to be in the ring with the champion himself. Sigmund fell a little short, but that's not to say he will not come back harder and stronger, and maybe one day we'll see Sigmund here in CWE holding the NWA Championship.
One of the most prestigious championships in all of wrestling, the NWA Heavyweight Championship. And as you said, it's not a slight that he didn't come out in the winning end of that match, because someday I predict that Sigmund could be the NWA World Heavyweight Champion.
NWA World Heavyweight Champion, CWE Champion, CWE TV Champion. Sigmund will hold gold very soon, and I stand by that statement.
This match brought to you by 123approved.ca. You need some financing on a vehicle, contact 123approved.ca, and they'll put you behind the wheel of a new car real quick.
They'll get you driving.
Absolutely. Sigmund now going to work on the first All-Star Brian Rich. Just kind of tearing at the flesh, tearing at the face, if you will, of Brian Rich. And now delivers a tremendous chop.
Just echoed throughout the building.
Kevin Cannon, my chest hurt when I heard that one. Oh my goodness. Resonating right through. He gets a 2 count on Brian Rich, goes back in with a front headlock. Again, this is where Sigmund now, look at the look in his face. Now, we've known that Sigmund calls everybody a loser.
Not everybody, he's never called me that.
And yeah, he's called me a loser before. I just talked to him shortly before him coming up to the ring area, asking what can I expect in this match.
Wow, did you see the drop kick?
He didn't say drop kick, but he gave me the L on the forehead. Like he didn't have the time of day for me. Like I said,
it's all in the approach, Dave Petro.
Hey, I'm the guy that's putting him over on television, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the guy that really, I believe in his wrestling ability. I hate his attitude. His attitude stinks.
Well, speaking of attitude, Brian Rich is about to get his attitude rearranged here. Sigmund dumping him out to the floor intentionally just so he can do more damage to Brian Rich, ramming him against that ring apron, unforgiving, just pushing him into the frame of that steel structure.
I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. Ladies and gentlemen, there's absolutely no padding. Probably a good 8 inches around that. You can almost see where that bottom rope reflection, the shadow is on there. There's hardly any padding whatsoever there, and there's no padding on the edge of the ring. That is hard. You see more injuries from guys getting tossed out of the ring, guys getting tossed over the top rope, not because they hit the floor hard, because they catch part of that ring on the way down, and that, just like I said, that's devastating.
Exactly. In my days as an active competitor, Dave Petro, I would much rather get thrown clear over the top rope and land straight to the floor than catch a part of that ring on the way down, because that's definitely something you'll be feeling later that day, night, week, and month even.
Got to bring to the attention of the great fans that CWE once again will be part of Comic-Con October the 31st and November 2nd at the Winnipeg Convention Center. And featured in that, Kevin Cannon, you're smiling ear to ear. You know who I'm talking about.
Tito Santana.
Arriba!
Oh, one half of Strike Force 2.0. That was him and I. And also former WWE Diva, TNA Knockout, Victoria.
Absolutely.
Wow, what a looker she is.
Oh my goodness.
Lita, step aside.
I'm not gonna say that whatsoever, but definitely Victoria was always my favorite in the WWE, and she will be in Winnipeg, part of Comic-Con, Friday night, October 13th, all the way to Sunday, November 2nd. All the stars of CWE. There'll be shows all throughout Comic-Con. For more information on that and all the great CWE events, go to CWEcanada.ca. Sigmund is just now toying with Brian Rich, Kevin Cannon.
Sigmund has about as firm a grasp on this match as you can possibly get.
Now, most guys want to get this over with because you're not paid by the hour in professional wrestling. No. You're paid for by the win.
Exactly.
But Sigmund now, he just likes to inflict pain, inflict harm, create chaos in his matches.
Definitely. And looking at me stretching the mouth open of Brian Rich. Brian Rich known to have a big mouth to begin with. But Sigmund saying, hey, let's see how much bigger we can get this thing.
Maybe he's going to stick his fist in it like a lot of people want that to happen sometimes. And I got to tell you something, though, one thing about Brian Rich. He might be popular with the fans. He's not popular in the locker room.
Definitely not. He's kind of got his own little corner there where people let him sit and try their best not to have to converse with him.
Shoulder, no, big shoulder right into the guts.
Just collapses him into that corner.
Yeah, and that just knocks, not only is it painful, but it knocks the wind right out of you, and that follows it up with a big forearm across the shoulders. And
when
now
you're tired and you're exhausted, Dave Petro, you get the wind knocked out of you like that, it makes it even more exponentially difficult to compete. It makes it even more difficult to get in there and do something that'll get the momentum going in your favor and accomplish a win.
Absolutely. Sigmund now, again, toying with Brian Rich. Brian Rich unable to mount any kind of an offense for the past 5 minutes or so. And now Sigmund now not putting a lot of effort into that pin attempt. And I think he just wants to inflict more pain on his opponent right now.
And Sigmund, look at the arm on Sigmund. It's about the same size as Brian Rich's head. Sigmund's going to put him lights out here. He's cutting off the circulation of blood to the head of Brian Rich, causing him to fall asleep and get knocked unconscious. Brian Rich fighting out as best as he can, but Sigmund too strong. No, Brian Rich does have some pepper left in his shaker. He's in there. He's trying to fire back, but Sigmund just too overpowering. And he's taking too much damage to do much.
Pound for pound, one of the strongest wrestlers in all of CWE, Sigmund. He does not have the height advantage in this match, but definitely the strength and the experience. What a slam. 1, 2.
Over.
Oh, it's not.
Brian Rich barely able to kick out there. Sigmund beginning to show a little frustration, and I don't think that's going to bode well in the favor of Brian Rich.
Absolutely not. Hard into the turnbuckles. Here he goes and able to roll out of the way. Sigmund now momentarily dazed.
Oh, Brian Rich with a drop kick. I don't know if there's much behind it. Sigmund out. Oh, big bicycle kick. This is his one opportunity. This is his chance. If he is going to pull off an upset here, he better take it. Sigmund, though, launching him in. Oh, and another boot to the face of Sigmund on behalf of Brian Rich.
Up to the second rope. He comes across. Oh, my!
Big head scissors down to the match. Sigmund not knowing what to do here. He still looks like he's hurt his head or his face there of some sort. Brian Rich lining him up, sizing him up, goes for a kick to the stomach, and looks like he's going to go up top here for some kind of a bulldog, but Sigmund, slams him down out of it. Gets on top of
2.
him.
Oh, you know what? Sigmund now, he looks over to the referee. He says to the fans, shut up. I think it could have been just to maybe took his eye off the ball for a second, if you will. And now picking up Brian Rich. Brian Rich still trying to come back a little bit. He's going back to the well.
Again, once more. Oh,
he got him.
over.
He got him. 1,
This could
2.
No, Sigmund's still got a
I
long
might have
gas tank of
I
his.
might have had to eat a little crow there. Brian Rich now, he's getting pumped up. Sigmund now, I don't know.
But Brian Rich taking too long to get back on top of his opponent. When you have somebody reeling, especially a man that's got a size and strength advantage on you, you have to be right on top of him. You cannot give him that opportunity to recover. This is what Brian Rich did, and he's paying dearly for it.
Oh my!
Wow! And his head just got taken off by Sigmund.
1, 2, and 3.
You could count to 100. That is a clothesline you cannot get up from.
Sigmund now running into a bit of trouble in the latter moments of that match, but still comes through and gets the victory. Your winner over Brian Rich, Sigmund. Ladies and gentlemen, still to come, our main event, the NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion, Chase Owens, goes one-on-one with Ricky Starks. That match coming up a little bit later on. CW Wrestling returns when we come back.
You know what value is? It's being able to afford a clean, comfortable room at Motel 6 when you visit your relatives instead of staying at their house. Can't put a price on that. I'm Tom Bodette from Motel 6, and we'll leave the light on for you.
Give your body the edge in one click with musclesbymyers.com. We have sports supplements, vitamins and minerals for all lifestyles and levels of fitness. And call or email for free one-on-one guidance. Smart buyers shop at Myers and musclesbymyers.com.
Welcome back to CWE Wrestling. Fans, you are in for a treat right now. The Mighty Midgets will be in action. Now in the ring, Mike Hammer let's go back to the locker room area. Vicky Shea is with Shortsleeve Sampson.
Hey, it's Vicky Shea backstage for CWE TV, and I'm here with Shortsleeve Sampson. This is your first match in the CWE. What are your goals going into it?
Let me just tell you, Vicky, I am excited. I am stoked. It has been over 5 years since last time I was in Winnipeg, and last time I was in this area, the competition was tough and fierce. Now, search the internet, and I hear that this is the place to find the best talent and the top names. So now, this is what we're going to find out throughout this entire tour. I didn't come here to be beat. I came here to do the beating. I came here because the fact that of all my Samsonites out there that support me throughout my career and everything like that. So now, we're going to find out when the smoke clears and the dust settles, we're going to see that Shortsleeve Sampson is on top.
All right, let's head to the ring.
Our feature attraction, the man you just heard from, Shortsleeve Sampson. He is in the ring. He's been snuck attacked by his opponent, Mike Hammer. And Mike Hammer now just taking it to Shortsleeve Sampson. Kevin Cannon, it's not often that Vicky Shea has to look down when she's interviewing one of our CWE wrestlers. She sure had to do that with Shortsleeve Sampson.
She had to with Anthony Wayne as well.
Whoa, that is disrespectful, Kevin Cannon.
I thought that might have been him for a second at first glance.
Kind of looked the same with that bald head.
You bet.
One of the most accomplished midget wrestlers in all of professional wrestling, Shortsleeve Sampson. He delivers a big chop to his opponent, Mike Hammer. I don't know a lot about Mike Hammer. He's definitely a little bit taller than Shortsleeve Sampson, and I do know that Shortsleeve Sampson, that man has traveled the world of professional wrestling, and he is a big attraction everywhere he appears.
Shortsleeve Sampson, the champion in Hulk Hogan's Micro League Wrestling, as a matter of fact. He's been in the WWE numerous times as all kinds of little miniature versions of the WWE superstars. He's been mini John Cena, he's been mini Kurt Angle, he's been mini Undertaker. I can't even name all the ones he's done. Mini Jerry Lawler just this past year. And now, here he is, Shortsleeve Sampson with a good headlock on Mike Hammer. Mike Hammer, as you said, a little bit taller than Shortsleeve, might have a little more leverage advantage there, but Shortsleeve definitely has the advantage in the department of experience.
Absolutely, the fans come out in droves every time the marquee says the Mighty Midgets. And this one is so far, this has been fairly entertaining. Crisscross, both men off the ropes. We've seen this before. Oh, Shortsleeve Sampson saying, whoa. He says, look up.
Oh, drop kick. That was a little bit low on Mike Hammer. If I do say so myself, I would not want to be hit in the place where Sampson hit Hammer there. That looked very, very painful.
He goes, oh, big chop. Shortsleeve Sampson now the aggressor in this match. Oh, reversal. Again, we've got the crisscross happening.
These guys definitely getting in their cardio.
And what does Sampson have up his short sleeve now?
Stop. Look up.
No!
Another one! Right to the same spot!
Oh my! And Mike Hammer now bailing out.
And Samson, the fans just licking it up. Samson just having a little bit of fun in there.
Wrestling fans, got to remind you once again, the Lethal Injection Tour, that is coming up, kicking off in less than 1 week. We're talking about Wednesday night, October the 15th in Burden. Thursday night, October 16th, Souris, Manitoba welcomes the CWE. The 50-man Rumble to Remember. Friday night, October 17th, Holy Cross Gymnasium, Winnipeg, Manitoba. Saturday night, October 18th, Gladstone, Manitoba. And then the tour wrapping up Sunday, October the 19th in Morden, Manitoba. Some of the names that you will see on the Lethal Injection Tour: the NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion, Chase Owens, Sanjay Dutt, Jimmy Jacobs, and of course, all the superstars of the CWE in action. You want to get your tickets in advance. You want to get your tickets early. Go to CWEcanada.ca to get all that information. Kevin Cannon.
And the referee catching Shortsleeve Sampson, Dave Petro. I can't believe it. Got him again.
Puts him back on. Goes for a count.
And the referee caught him a third time.
He says, wait a minute, that's enough, referee. Fans absolutely loving this action so far. Mike Hammer going, what's the matter? Whose side are you on? From behind, he gets him put behind. Shortsleeve Sampson says, okay, try this, 1, 2, and again, the referee catching Shortsleeve Sampson. 1, 2.
Standing him up instead of putting him back on Mike Hammer, though. That's a little more unbiased, a little more fair on the part of the referee.
Our referee doesn't even know what to expect anymore in this one. He says, why are you catching him? Referee has no explanation. And now, body slam. Mike Hammer now delivering the big body slam on Shortsleeve Sampson. 1, 2.
And now catching Mike Hammer. Oh, he dumps him off to the side.
Referee's had enough of this.
Oh, he's a little bit more disgusted with Mike Hammer. Maybe Mike Hammer's a little sweatier. I don't know. But the referee definitely has had his hands full here.
Still to come tonight, NWA Junior Heavyweight title on the line. The champion, Chase Owens, goes one-on-one with Ricky Starks. That match coming up after this one. And this one so far has been highly entertaining. Shortsleeve Sampson, the elite of the midget wrestling scene. Of course, his opponent, Mike Hammer, trying to regroup on the ringside floor. The fans absolutely loving the action, and they love Shortsleeve Sampson.
And what's not to love? These guys are about as entertaining as you can get as far as the world of wrestling goes. This ear-to-ear grin has not left my face since they have entered the ring. And wow, these guys are getting to work it in tonight, running around the ring. Mike Hammer back in, and he meets Shortsleeve Sampson with a boot as he tries to re-enter on his tail.
Boot in the small of the back, and that hurts. And now going back to work on Shortsleeve Sampson. You have to think that the midget wrestling community isn't that big, and I just don't mean that. But
come on, Petro.
You have to think these guys have tangled in the past, but what I can do say is they seem not to like each other very much, Kevin Cannon, and just by that, with a low kick, if you will. Again, not trying to make fun of the size, but definitely that was a low blow.
Oh, for sure. I do like Mike Hammer's style. I have seen a little bit of Mike Hammer and Shortsleeve Sampson in the past, and you're right, to my knowledge, I don't think that they have encountered one another as of yet until tonight. But I do like the aggression, I do like the ferocity with which Mike Hammer is executing his attack here in the ring, and it seems to be paying off right now because Mike Hammer has one of the biggest names in midget wrestling, Shortsleeve Sampson, under firm control.
Oh yeah, kind of a camel clutch, if you will, a la the Iron Sheik. No, but he does that with the elbows and not right under the jaw like the Iron Sheik used to do, but definitely putting the pressure on. Oh my, Shortsleeve Sampson in a bad way. He's trying to get to the ropes, and for a little guy, that's a long way. And he's struggling, he's trying to get to the ropes. Mike Hammer putting on the pressure. He is mere inches away. The fans cheering him on, but Mike Hammer able to regroup and drag Shortsleeve Sampson closer to the middle of the ring. And Shortsleeve Sampson now being lifted back up. And look at him. Your body's not supposed to bend that way, Kevin Cannon.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to say the human body, be it regular size or midget, is not supposed to bend backwards that way. And this is going to really do some damage here to Shortsleeve Sampson.
Fans absolutely behind Shortsleeve Sampson as he once again tries to make it to the ropes. But Mike Hammer, give him credit where credit is due. He's able to pull Sampson right back into the middle of the ring, and he's going to back to apply more of that. Oh, the back, and that's where all the pain of that camel style clutch was put on Shortsleeve Sampson. And yeah, he's now jawing with the ringside fans instead of taking care of business, Kevin Cannon.
I'm liking this Mike Hammer more and more.
I thought you would.
As I see him in action here.
And look at this now with even more pressure, softening up Shortsleeve Sampson. You got to give credit to Shortsleeve Sampson. A lesser man would have given up by now. The fans absolutely behind Shortsleeve Sampson. They are screaming. They are trying to cheer him on. They want him to break this hold. And look at this. Look at this.
Wow.
Where did this come from, Kevin Cannon?
He's got some strength.
He is now back to a vertical base. And he just pancaked.
Right down on the mush. of Mike Hammer.
Absolutely, Mike Hammer flattened Shortsleeve Sampson. That camel-style clutch taking a lot out of him. And now, will he be able to get back to his feet? What kind of damage has been done? Because a maneuver like he just delivered on Mike Hammer has to take a lot out of himself. and his opponent.
Both these guys have taken a beating. As entertaining as it has been, it's definitely been taking a lot out of both of their gas tanks. And right now, Mike Hammer's still got a little bit more left in him. As Shortsleeve's no slouch either. He is definitely... Wow! Look at that! Big leg drop, a famouser across the back of the head of Mike Hammer. I think Shortsleeve just needs to roll over, get the pin. He can put him away here.
This could be it. Got a 2. Referee right on top of the action. He has been a victim of some abuse in this one, but the referee now keeping some law and order. Shortsleeve Sampson back on attack. He grabs Mike Hammer, brings him right to the middle of the ring, and he's got him. Is he going for a DDT, or is he going for a... Oh, he's signaling up. Is he signaling up? No. DDT!
Wow.
Oh my!
With some whiplash at that.
What? Like you said before, what pressure he's put on. Ferocity, I think was the word you described, and that DDT was delivered with that. And now Mike Hammer, he's trying to escape, but Shortsleeve Sampson able to bring him back right into the middle of the ring. And is he going for another DDT? No, this time.
Suplex coming up here now, I think.
I think so. Wow! Oh my, textbook suplex. Rolls him up, hooks the leg, 1, 2. Mike Hammer still has some fight in him. He gets a 2 count. The Mighty Midgets in action tonight right here on CWE Wrestling, and still to come.
He's signaling for, you know what he's signaling for? I've seen this in his matches. It's his finishing maneuver, the inchworm.
The inchworm.
Ouch! A big chop that made me shudder. I don't think I'd want to take one of those.
Oh, he delivers another one. Mike Hammer on the receiving end, and he says to the fans,
"You want to see one more?"
I don't think Mike Hammer wants one more.
No, he wants to take those 2 away.
Oh my! You can't see it, fans. The camera work is a little bit for the distance, but Mike Hammer's chest is not a color red I have seen so far in this match. Oh, he comes back!
Mike Mission able to intercept Shortsleeve Sampson with that clothesline. Now he's got control. Now it's his opportunity to pull away Shortsleeve Sampson to end this match and to get that victory.
This match been even so far. Now Mike Hammer taking a little bit of time. And look at this! Shortsleeve Sampson!
Oh, wow!
Oh my! Words cannot describe that maneuver. Look at that!
Big bulldog.
Mike Hammer now. Shortsleeve Sampson. Oh, you called it.
That's right.
You called it.
Lining it up. There's nowhere to go now.
Shades of Scotty too hottie.
Hopping around. Look at that.
The inchworm. Ho, ho, ho. Whoop, bam. 1, 2, 3. Shortsleeve Sampson putting away Mike Hammer. Your winner in this big matchup. And I do mean that. A small man, but a big victory. Shortsleeve Sampson, your winner.
Dave Petro, is it safe to say Mike Hammer came up short in that match?
Absolutely. You said it. I did it. Still to come, Chase Owens one-on-one with Ricky Starks. Our main event when we return. Wrestling fans, get set for the Lethal Injection Tour, coming soon to a town near you, featuring TNA and Ring of Honor star Sanjay Dutt. From Ring of Honor, Jimmy Jacobs will appear, and the NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion, Chase Owens. The tour kicks off October the 15th in Virden, Manitoba. Thursday, October 16th in Souris, Manitoba. Friday night, October 17th, the Holy Cross Gymnasium in Winnipeg will feature all the stars of the CWE. Gladstone, Manitoba, get set. Saturday, October the 18th, CWE makes its return to Gladstone, and the tour will wrap up Sunday, October 19th, in Morden, Manitoba. For information on these and all the CWE events, go to cwecanada.ca. Wrestling fans, when in Gladstone, stay at the beautiful and historical Gladstone Hotel, a proud sponsor of the CWE.
I go to Muscles by Myers because I trust them.
The staff is phenomenal. You come in, they're always positive, they're always happy to see you.
I walked in there not knowing a thing about supplements, and the staff there showed me everything I need to know.
I lost about 40 pounds and then put on about 10 pounds of muscle.
I've gotten stronger, I have more energy.
I go to Muscles by Myers because they offer great advice, competitive pricing, and they care about helping you achieve your goals.
If I can do it, you can do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, next week's main event, the NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion, Chase Owens, goes one-on-one with Sigmund, but Chase Owens has his work cut out for him this week, Kevin Cannon. He goes one-on-one with Ricky Starks.
Ricky Starks, definitely no slouch. He could very well take the title this week, and that match next week won't be for the title. Chase Owens got into town last week. Our cameras caught up with him. Let's hear what he had to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce myself. I am the crown jewel, Chase Owens. I am the NWA World Junior Heavyweight Champion. And right here next week, I make my CWE debut. And I can't tell you how excited I am to be here at Canadian Wrestling Elite. What brings me here, you ask? Well, you see, with this, I consider myself the best in the world. I want the best competition, and I heard CWE is where the best competition's at. So next week, Ricky Starks, you better be ready. You better prepare. Because next week, you step in the ring with the crown jewel. You step into the ring with the NWA World Junior Heavyweight Champion. And you step into the ring with the best pound-for-pound wrestler in the world.
Strong words last week from the NWA World Junior Heavyweight Champion, Chase Owens, pound for pound, the best wrestler in the world, and he can back that up, Kevin Cannon.
Definitely, Dave Petro. Do you know who Chase Owens took that NWA World Junior Heavyweight Championship from to become the title holder?
Absolutely, one half of the Rock and Roll Express, Ricky Morton.
That's right. The lineage that this title holds is insurmountable, is incomparable. The amount of big names in wrestling history that have held that title is too many to list. And now, the current champion, Chase Owens, is graced our presence here in CWE, and he's making his first title defense on CWE TV against none other than absolute Ricky Starks.
Absolutely, you know, and I know that there was some strong words and some boastful claims when our cameras caught up to Chase Owens last week. But he is a gentleman, both inside and outside the ring. He offered a handshake to Ricky Starks, and Ricky Starks kind of disrespecting Chase Owens, the champion.
Ricky Starks, we've seen him in action lots here, and slapping the back of the head of Chase Owens. That's a classic Ricky Starks maneuver, if I do say so myself.
Well, I don't know about the word classic. I would think underhanded, maybe sneaky, maybe lowbrow.
all terms that I would take as a compliment, Dave Petro.
You know what? I got to tell you something. I was catching up just on some of my emails and some of the tweets and some of the stuff I've seen on Instagram. All eyes of the world of professional wrestling have lately been on CWE with some of the tremendous talent. Guys like Chase Owens coming here, Sigmund, Sanjay Dutt set to make his debut in there, Jimmy Jacobs, all these guys, everybody's gunning for not only guys like Chase Owens, the World Junior Heavyweight Champion, but guys are gunning for the CWE Championship, they're gunning for the 1, 2, 3 approved television title, and they're gunning for the tag team title. CWE, Kevin Cannon, is absolutely the place to be right now.
The action has never been hotter than it is right now, right here today. And Dave Petro, dare I say, I challenge any other wrestling organization to put their product toe-to-toe with the CWE, and the CWE will stand triumphant every time.
They're not a bunch of kids wrestling in malls. This is the action. This is Canada's wrestling elite, Kevin Cannon.
That's right. That E in CWE, it stands for elite for a reason. And two of the most elite wrestlers in North America today are in the ring competing for one of the most prestigious titles in North America, the CWE, or pardon me, the NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship.
I remember reading back in the 50s, guys like Danny Hodge, Les Thatcher, all these guys are always fighting for the Junior Heavyweight Championship. And I'm dating myself a little bit out there, but this has been perhaps, like you said, the lineage on this title. This goes back. We're talking about the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, the 70s. I could go on. And now, a guy like Chase Owens right here in the CWE, I'm almost speechless.
Remember, back in the 80s, competitors from Japan like Tiger Mask and guys like that would come over and they would vie for this title
Ultimo
as well.
Dragon.
Exactly. They have all fought for this title. And now, right here in a CWE ring, this title is being defended by the champ, Chase Owens, who is just showing a display of athleticism up over with a pinfall on Ricky Starks. Ricky Starks able to kick out real quick, but Chase Owens is fast. He reacts quickly. He is on top of his game here. And this, ladies and gentlemen, this is what professional wrestling is all about.
We talked about Sigmund earlier on, getting a shot at NWA World Heavyweight Champion Rob Conway. Wrestling fans, the NWA World Heavyweight Champion. We're talking about Lou Thez, Dory Funk Jr., Gene Kiniski,
Ric Flair.
Woo! Everybody wanted to get their hands on that NWA World Heavyweight Championship. And I know in my heart, guys like Sigmund, Hotshot Danny Duggan,
Mentalo,
Heavy Metal, all these guys, they will all soon be in line for an NWA World Heavyweight Championship shot. We could see that title being defended. Maybe a CWE Championship match, NWA title unification bout sometime in the future.
That would be something else. But right now, as we said earlier, Chase Owens has been here all week, and I have seen Chase Owens and Hotshot Danny Duggan palling around, so to speak.
Yes.
They've been hanging out. They've been hitting the gym together. They've been checking things out. Danny Duggan's been showing them around town, kind of thing. So I don't know if they'll be in a hurry to have a title-for-title matchup between the Junior Heavyweight Champion and the CWE Champion, but time may tell. Championships do change hands, and we might see that one day here in the CWE.
We have seen Hotshot Danny Duggan eliminate AJ Sanchez. Now he has got his sights on Heavy Metal. He still has to get through Mr. Incredible, because Heavy Metal always putting up that wall of thugs, if you will, kind of surrounding himself. But I know in my heart that he will get his hands on Heavy Metal soon.
October 17th, Holy Cross Gym. Danny Duggan does go one-on-one with Mr. Incredible before the Rumble to Remember commences. And right now, Ricky Starks being aggressive in this match, just being a vicious man. Oh, blowing a kiss to one of the ringside fans. Isn't that something else? But Ricky Starks with a firm headlock here. This guy is a guy who I could potentially see walking away with a championship win here, walking away with this gold around his waist, walking away as the new NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion.
Ricky Starks, of course, has been impressive so far in his short tenure right here in CWE. But again, as I mentioned before, basically the superstars are lining up. I know the CWE office phone has been ringing off the hook day and night. People want to come to the CWE, and the Lethal Injection Tour, which kicks off October the 15th in Burton. That is where you'll see such superstars, guys like Chase Owens, guys like Sanjay Dutt, guys like Jimmy Jacobs, all these guys coming in. And again, October the 15th, Burton, October the 16th, Souris, Holy Cross Gymnasium, Friday night, October 17th, Winnipeg, Manitoba, October 18th, Saturday night, Gladstone, and then Sunday, October 19th, Morden, Manitoba, the Lethal Injection Tour, wrestling action at its finest. It's never been hotter, Kevin Cannon.
No, that's right. And these two men just putting on a wrestling clinic right now.
Yes.
Ricky Starks has Chase Owens in the corner, feeding him some shoulder butts, trying to wear him down, trying to knock some wind out of him so that he can deploy a strategy and get some submission maneuvers perhaps or pinfall attempts on Chase Owens. Chase Owens, wow, quick quick on his feet.
Too fast to
Sunset,
call almost.
Wow! Look at that roll up. He almost had him there, but Ricky Starks takes a lot more than that.
Oh!
And a big slap to the face of Chase Owens. Sometimes the simplest maneuvers are the ones that work the best.
Absolutely. Now Ricky Starks backpedaling, if you will, trying to get on a dodge after disrespecting Chase Owens with a slap to the face. The referee pulling back Chase Owens, and now he comes back. And now, was that a low blow, Kevin Cannon?
I could not tell from our vantage point.
No.
That poor referee's had his hands full tonight with the
Literally.
with these guys, everything. And Ricky Starks just stomping away on the chest of Chase Owens. Again, trying to wear down that torso, trying to stop his breathing from being effective and trying to... Oh, but Chase Owens is a man on a mission here. He is the champ for a reason. He's firing back. Ricky Starks, again, though, laid a big forearm across the back, and he is once again in control of this match.
Reversal. Ricky Starks now big hip toss.
Wow.
And then just plants him. I thought that was going to be a simple hip toss, but man, he planted him. 1-2, Ricky Starks. He caught the back of his head on the mat, and now I think he's seeing stars right now. Ricky Starks, he's kind of trying to bail out a little bit. Chase Owens now coming after him, picking him up by the hair. Referee letting this one go, showing a little attitude. And now, Ricky Starks blocks. He ducks. Ricky Starks, he was playing possum. He just basically strung out Chase Owens on that top rope, and now going to work with a series of stomps. Referee needs to get control of this match. Ricky Starks, if he's not careful, he could get himself disqualified, costing him his NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship shot and his opportunity here. And now going to work with a front face lock and rubbing the back of his head into the back of his elbow, rather, into the back of the neck, into the spine of Chase Owens. And now following up. But listen to this. In his CWE debut, Chase Owens, the fans are firmly behind him, Kevin Cannon.
They know top-of-the-line wrestling when they see it. And Dave Petro, the sport of professional wrestling is much like a chess game. You have to be thinking 2, 3, 4 moves ahead of what your opponent's doing, especially with two men of this caliber. And that's exactly what these guys are doing. They're anticipating each other's maneuvers with a reversal, with a reversal of a reversal. With a reversal, and wow, a big crossbody off the second rope.
I thought that could have been it. And now look at that clothesline. Ricky Starks, ladies and gentlemen.
He left his feet. He flew at that with that clothesline. Another
2 count.
Very close 2 count here. One of these men is going to be able to pin the other one very, very shortly.
The fans absolutely in appreciation of this tremendous action so far. The NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion of the world, Chase Owens. He's defending a man who's now back to his feet and delivers another slap, Ricky Starks. And now just kind of paintbrushing him. Chase Owens now, he's now basically trying to regroup himself in the corner, and Ricky Starks, to his credit, is on the attack, and he is following it up. Ricky Starks showing a side of aggressiveness that I have yet to see so far in the CWE. He knows of the opportunity at hand. He knows he could be the next NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion. He could defeat Chase Owens right now, and he has got everything on his side, but Chase Owens now able to get back, side headlock. Ricky Starks throwing him off, shoulder block. Ricky Starks off the ropes, jump over. He comes back at him, and Ricky Starks bailing out. And Chase Owens chasing him outside the ring, and Ricky Starks pasting him with a hard right hand. And now on the ring apron, big forearm, and going to come off with a leg drop. Yes, he is.
There's
no give there.
We talked about before.
No give there.
And now Dave Petro, I've always been a big fan of when the CWE office gives guys equal rest time during a matchup. So for example, Sigmund wrestled this week, Chase Owens wrestles this week. Next week they will have had equal rest time. But already into this match, I dare to say that Sigmund has had less energy, has had less taken out of him in his match with Brian Rich than what Chase Owens has already had in this match with Ricky Starks, which is still continuing, which is not over yet, which is still going on, and that's going to weigh heavily in Sigmund's advantage next week if this match next week is for the title, or if it's just a singles matchup to climb the rankings. That will be determined.
What is this?
What does he have here? It's his tissue.
That is, like I said, that is absolutely disrespectful. He comes off now. He kind of prances over.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. He missed. I think he's looking at that tissue. Is he spitting out his gum?
He's spitting.
I'm not a fan of that. Now, is he rubbing that snotty tissue in the face of the NWA junior heavyweight champion of the world.
A little venom from Ricky Stark's teeth wiped off and into Chase Owens' face. Chase Owens does not know the word quit, though. Chase Owens just, at no point was he down and out in this matchup. Even though Ricky Starks has been in control for a few minutes now, Chase Owens just constantly fighting back, constantly showing signs of life, never giving up, always taking every opening he could possibly get to get back into this match.
Suplex attempt, blocked. Chase Owens blocking this one. Blocks it again, comes back with a suplex of his own. Chase Owens, that took everything out of him. But the fans firmly behind the champion, firmly behind Chase Owens. He needs to get back to a vertical base. He needs to now take advantage of this now weakened state of Ricky Starks. Comes back with a big chop.
And Dave Petro, anyone who's played sports at a professional level can tell you the effects that adrenaline has on the human body. When that arena full of fans is clapping, is chanting, is cheering your name, you get a jolt of this outside energy source. You get a jolt of adrenaline, and that gives you energy that you did not have before. That gives you the ability to fight through adversity and perhaps come away with a win that you might not have gotten otherwise.
Chase Owens missing with the flying crossbody block off the ropes. Ricky Starks now following it up with some sort of trying to get around him. He's trying to get like a submission maneuver. Kind of
the chin. Chase Owens one way, stretching his shoulder the other way. That's putting a lot of pressure on the trap.
Absolutely.
On the left trap of Chase Owens. That's
kind of a chicken wing attempt, if you will.
Exactly, yeah, that's putting a lot of pressure that can dislocate a shoulder. If done properly, if done correctly, that can do a lot of damage to the neck, to the vertebrae as well. Ricky Starks, a very well-schooled individual in the art of professional wrestling.
I've just come to realize that he's just more than an ego sometimes. He's got tremendous skills. He's putting it all on the line against the NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion of the world, Chase Owens. And Chase Owens now
trying for the backslide, but Ricky Starks cuts him off with a neck drop.
Upset in the making, no!
Just about had a new champion there, Dave Petro.
Right here on CWE television. Ricky Starks looking a little frustrated. He has thrown absolutely everything at the champion, at Chase Owens, and now he is back. And I don't know if that's cockiness, I don't know if that's frustration, but what's he doing now? Slapping the champ in the face, slapping him. I think that is not a wise maneuver, Kevin Cannon.
What he's doing is trying to get inside the head of Chase Owens, making Chase Owens feel like an already defeated man, getting Chase Owens' guard down, making him doubt himself. That is what he is doing, and Chase Owens does not fall in for it, reverses the whip. Oh, misses with a clothesline. It's a big heel kick there.
He absolutely did. Fans, I want to remind you, this match brought to you by Motel 6. All the superstars, when they are in Winnipeg, they stay at Motel 6, just past the perimeter, near Headingley on Portage Avenue, the home of the CWE superstars, and I hope they have a hot tub, because both of these competitors might need a little soak in that one afterwards. And Chase Owens just got another elbow to the face. He ducks under and comes across, flying head scissors, puts him back in. Oh, and he missed the roll-up attempt. Ricky Starks
jerking him.
Yeah, he hung on for dear life
there and flinging him down to the canvas. That was a smart maneuver on the behalf of Ricky Starks.
Both men taking a tremendous beating in this matchup so far. And now Ricky Starks comes up, block attempt. Oh! Pastes him with a hard right hand. Chase Owens, another hard right hand. He is now a third one. Ricky Starks, the recipient, and comes out with a big knee to the guts. Over from behind.
These punches that Chase Owens throwing. Look at how he torques his knees, twists his hips. He's putting everything he has behind those. And a big drop kick.
Tremendous height. Oh my. Chase Owens delivering a textbook drop kick on Ricky Starks. And now the fans absolutely behind the champ, Chase Owens. He needs to get back to his feet. Ricky Starks is back to his feet. Both men in the corner. Oh! Sidesteps him, and look at this forearm. Another forearm to the top of the head of Ricky Starks. Underneath. Kick. Oh my.
Big enziguri.
Enziguri. Ricky Starks now down, and Chase Owens calling on that inner strength, trying to muster that up. He knows that he can successfully defend the championship and move on if he can get past Ricky Starks. Listen to this crowd. And now back to his feet. Oh, what a big elbow. Sings him up in the ring. What a foot to the face of Ricky Starks. Chase Owens now with a pin attempt. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was close as close can get. Ricky Starks able to kick out. What is Chase Owens got to do to put his opponent away? I don't know if he even knows. Ricky Starks now getting back to his feet. Chase Owens back to his feet. And now Chase Owens comes across, just tossed off by Ricky Starks. And Ricky Starks goes for the famouser, delivers, new champion. 1, 2, and oh my! The timekeeper, everybody in the audience thought that we had a new champion. Chase Owens now looking like the end could be near. Ricky Starks back to his feet, sizing up his opponent. I think he's wanting to deliver another famouser. This could be it, Kevin Cannon. Here he goes.
He's one move away from being put away here.
Oh,
Chase Owens spins out of the way. Nice roll up.
1, 2. He got 2 count. Chase Owens back to his feet. Oh, look at Ricky Starks.
Wow.
1, 2. 2 count. Ricky Starks fans, this is the kind of action you will see when CWE hits your town. This one, I'm getting tired. I couldn't imagine being a competitor. The fans are absolutely into this 100%. Chase Owens, now, he needs to get back to his feet. Ricky Starks is back to his feet. Pushes him into the turnbuckle. Ricky Starks now meets Chase Owens with a big boot. And look at that, enziguri kick.
Return.
Boom! Plants him! And Chase Owens now takes off that elbow pad. He's saying, get up, Ricky Starks. Ricky Starks now back to his feet. Chase Owens stalking his prey, if you will. Oh my!
Wow. Hit the hole on there.
2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, your successful title defense, the NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion of the world, Chase Owens. He defeats Ricky Starks in what a matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, next week, right here on CWE Wrestling, the man who just became victorious over Ricky Starks, Chase Owens, goes one-on-one with Sigmund. On behalf of Kevin Cannon and Vicky Shea, Dave Petro saying good night from CWE Wrestling.